Hey guys, welcome to Moxie Gardens. I'm Mike Toomey. We'll see if we do this journey together. Who knows what it'll turn into, but put a couple fillers out last week just to see. Got a couple, well, close to a couple hundred views, so I want to check it out. I think it's fun to share, so anyways, if you want to go along with the journey, hit the subscribe and like button. I'd appreciate it. That right there is dappled willow. There's three of them in there. They're about 4 years old, maybe 3 years old. But pretty stunning view. I don't know if the camera's capturing this totally, but it's amazing. Just got your everyday lilies right there. There's some tulips on their way out. Pretty fun. Got a boxwood I added in. Now I had a pine tree here, but it died. I don't know what happened. You'll see the stump here in a second. So got some gladiolas right there for right now. Just fill it in. They were defiant, I believe, but you can see right there where the post is. So then I wanted to add some texture. This is a black lace elderberry. They get huge, so this color, now there's a little bloom, but it's not really putting on a show right now, but this will grow quite large. Then it'll fill it in. I think the colors contrast between that dappled willow. Let me see if I can get in here. I don't know if the image does it any justice, but you can see all the different variegations and views on it. It looks, as the kids would say, sexy. Yeah, I'm going with that. It's nice. But anyways, I think that color contrast is going to be nice. Hope I can do this video. It's starting to rain. We've had 4 inches in the last couple days. Most of it, the majority of that rain came in hot all in one day. There's a Japanese maple. So that's a blood good. So my theory, my idea, my vision is that this will grow up, kind of hang out over that, which hangs and twines into there. I think all those color contrasts are going to be amazing. And if you look at it, look at the shape of the leaf. It's the closest thing I could find. To match up. Honestly, I think those colors are just going to do great together. Really great together. This is Sunny Boulevard. I think they pronounce it Hypercum? Anyways, I'm probably butchering it. A lot of you might be laughing. Some of you are Googling it right now. But I think this is about 5 years old. It doesn't do anything but that until it blooms. It'll bloom yellow flowers. I'll try to post the name, maybe a image. If you haven't looked it up though, it's super sharp. I mean, it is showy, and you get about 10 days to 2 weeks maybe of nothing but pollinators everywhere. It's pretty sharp. I like it. Oh, the rain's starting to come in again. Have to kind of clean this up pretty quick. It's Wednesday, May tour. Yep, you can hear the winds coming in behind me, so I apologize. Those are Allium Globemaster. How cool are those? Gosh, this is the first year I planted these in the front yard. It's pretty sharp, huh? Pretty showy. I think it's cool. In between those are some black-eyed Susan. My image and my my view on this is that come summer, this is just going to be a pathway of nothing but black-eyed Susans. Now I don't cut those down. I'll get to that later on if we're on this journey together later on down the road, but I normally keep all my black-eyed Susans out for winter interest. I also keep it, the birds just love it. Yellow finches are all over it during the winter. Got some ornamental grasses back there. I don't know, let me jog. Anyways, this was quite a show when nothing else was happening. Wow, it was and the fragrance, I'm planting more. The fragrance was masterful. Loved it. I'm kind of cheesy, so just bear with it. The black-eyed Susan, some are popping. I bought these real cheap last year at a box store. They're putting on a show right now. Got some driftwood. I like to add the different rocks and driftwoods. Any of you who landscape or do anything, again, let me say first of all, I don't do this for a living or anything. This is just my yard that I put together at the very end. That back there is euonymus. I think pronounce it Chalipo. I'll put the name up, but it's variegated and it should get quite large. And there's what happens when it reverts back. But I think that color will be super showy, coupled beside that blue spruce. Yes, sir. It's got some catmint. And here it's starting to rain. There's an Arizona blue cypress pyramid. A couple years old. Hopefully this doesn't contrast in the sun or bright sky. Hopefully it does it pretty good. Look at that catmint. There are 2 plants there. They get leggy, you can cut them down and they come right back. If it wasn't raining, the pollinators would just be all over it. I call this zebra grass. I'm sure there's some type of name to it, but you can see why. It might actually have the name zebra in it. Got some cone flowers and black-eyed Susans mixed in there. There's a purple leaf sand cherry. I don't know what other reason to have it there other than the purple goes so great against all the greens and the browns of the house. Yeah. There's another one of those zebra grasses. I'll see if I can find the actual name and give it to you. Here's some more alliums. A different kind though. There's several varieties, several colors. Here's a white one. It's not as showy. I need to add more, but this side, this is the east side of the house. So east facing, it gets some morning sun, but with all the trees and whatnot, doesn't get a lot of sun, and they kind of want the sun. There's some sedum joy, I believe. Of course, then I tell you about not having that much sun. And then there's a black-eyed Susan. And it actually shows off, so maybe it does get enough sun back here. Now, I've heard clematis pronounced a billion different ways. Right here in Kansas, 6A zone, we call it clematis. So, my in-laws' parents, who have since passed, had that frame back there, that trellis, in their yard. And it was handed to me and said, do what you want with it. And so my wife's uncle, Dennis, builds birdhouses, and he puts these together for a little show. So I said, why not celebrate both of them? So I don't want to disturb the birds. There really are birds in there. But how showy is that? And then it's weathered. I like imperfections. When you're with me on this journey, you'll see huge on imperfections. I love imperfections, except for my grass. I really like my grass. Most landscapers don't like grass, or homeowners, with all the detailed watering. Again, on my journey, our journey together, you'll see my wife has given me suns to hang. She's done a lot of that over the years, so I have a plethora of them all over the place. There's a lily back there. A lot of fun, guys, a lot of fun. This is a weeping white pine. This is a strange looking fella, and I couldn't pass it up. Again, it's grown a lot over the years, but I like imperfections. So much fun. It's a double file Viburnum. So look this up if you're new to gardening and stuff. Look up a double file. Now this will get monstrous, but it's my neighbor's yard in the background, so I'm going to turn a little bit. But the blooms they put off, pretty sharp. It's pretty amazing. There's a lamb's ear, and they do fail, just like a lamb's ear. Got some hostas tucked in there. My brother, my younger brother, who lives in Texas, he does a lot of welding. He works for the pipeline. He always finds these little things, calls me up, anything rust. Again, on our journey, you'll see rust, imperfections, and a plethora of different plants, all of which I love. So, well, we won't be able to go to the backyard today. I do have plans on giving you a tour next week. If you so wish, feel free to like and share this new page. We'll see if it goes anywhere. If you'd like to follow my Instagram, it's Moxie_Gardens. You can check me out there. Guys, look at this. Oh, this wooden path before I go. My brother and my children helped me weld the sides to this, and then I cut the boards. The sound, if you like the sound of gravel, if you like the sound, the idea here behind this garden is I want to feel like I'm on vacation every day when I come home from work, and doing the work does not bother me. So as you can probably tell, the water's starting to come in pretty good now. I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Leave a comment, like it, tell your friends. Let's do this together. Appreciate it, guys. Talk to you soon. Subscribe to me.